I know, weird, right? I'm not a drug addict. Why would this be good for ulcerative colitis? Wow. Hi YouTube land world. Today I'm going to be doing the answers from the questions that you guys left on my previous video. I'm pretty sure I have written all of them down and have responses to all of them, so if I forgot you, I'm sorry, but here we go. First question is, Humira in France is 100% funded by Social Security. We do not pay anything. And you, how is it funded? I first want to say that, wow, people in France are so lucky because that's amazing. I pay for Humira through my insurance, which kind of sucks. And yes, it is expensive, but that's kind of what I have to do because I need Humira, so I have to pay for it. Unfortunately, that's how it works here in America, is we go through our insurance. I have looked into programs through AbbVie, which is the company who makes Humira, and they have programs that will get you free Humira or discounted Humira for up to a year if you qualify. So definitely kind of check that out if you're in America and you need some assistance with your Humira. Next question, do you possibly use Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram? I know you said this wasn't a question for the Q&A, but I thought I might as well answer it. So I do have a Facebook specifically for this channel. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. I'll have a link in the description box. I know a lot of people have been messaging me on my Facebook, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to get to everybody, but I do try to respond when I can. But again, I can't respond to everybody since there's a lot of messages, so I try to when I can, but sorry if I haven't gotten to you guys. I do not use Twitter at all, and I do have an Instagram, but it's my personal Instagram that I'm not giving out to YouTube yet. But let me know if you're interested in a Instagram for the YouTube channel, and I'll just put random pictures of my life up there. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments and I will get to it. Next question is worded a little differently, but it's asking if I've tried MasalaMe, which is Asacol, or the oral form of microlysma, which is also in the form of an enema. The only form of MasalaMe that I have tried is Asacol, and I've only tried the oral form. I've not tried an enema of any type before, but I have heard that enemas with Asacol or MasalaMe and the MasalaMe enemas have sometimes made the difference for some people, as one of my friends who has ulcerative colitis that I met on YouTube says that the enemas make all the difference, so definitely something that's worth looking into. Have you ever thought about smoking cigarettes? It really helps people with UC. I have not tried smoking cigarettes to help my UC, although I've heard from numerous sources that it's actually the carbon dioxide that you receive from smoking a cigarette that can actually help your UC. I know, weird, right? But I'm also get worried about the other health risks from smoking on a regular basis that can be really bad for you. I've also heard that if you were a smoker in the past and you stopped and you have UC, that smoking again definitely will help you. That's something that you want to try. It's totally up to the person, and some people don't mind the health risks. But there's numerous sources that say it's a good idea, and there's numerous sources that say it's a bad idea, so it's really a win-lose, lose-win situation, I guess. So it definitely works for some people, but I'm probably not going to start doing that just to improve my ulcerative colitis. How do you stay strong during a flare-up? It's so hard to stay strong during a flare-up, but I have to keep myself in check. I wrote out a whole thing about this, so I'm just going to read it to you guys. Flare-ups take over your life, and it's so difficult to stay positive, but you have to surround yourself with things or people that make you happy. When I'm in a flare-up or I'm feeling down, I make sure to pamper myself and remember that sometimes you need to take a break from your busy day because your health comes first. So surround yourself with your favorite things, because it's important to remember that flare-ups don't last forever, because somehow, whether that's through prednisone, certain medicines, or even surgery, it will come to an end. And sure, they may come back, and sometimes they're triggered by stress. So make sure to put yourself in a non-stressful situation when you're in a flare-up. Make sure to relax and enjoy yourself. You really learn to appreciate the times where you're not in a flare-up and appreciate the little things in life on the days when you are feeling well. You really learn to take life day by day, and that's really, really important, to just surround yourself with things that don't make you stressed out, to relax and pamper yourself, and remember that sometimes Your health comes first. No matter what else you have going on, your health should always come first. So make sure to take care of yourself and just remember that there will be an end to it no matter what that means, no matter if you have to go to the hospital. Your doctor will be taking care of you. This will get resolved. Flare-ups are flare-ups. It's really hard to not let them take over you, but you have to remember, think of the positives instead of the negatives. And I do have a video regarding depression and staying positive on my YouTube channel here. I'll have the link in the description box. Next question. Would you go through surgery, or is it something you cannot imagine at this time? I really, did I say really, don't want to go into surgery. I don't really want to have to deal with the pouch and all that stuff and getting stitched up and living in the hospital and all that stuff. But if it comes to that, I'll do it. Of course I'll do it. I really do want to try everything I can first. I want to try every medicine that I possibly can. I want to try a bunch of different diets. I want to try everything I possibly can, and if all else fails, then yes, I will definitely look into surgery, because I need to figure this out, and if surgery is what's going to come of it, then that's what it's going to come of it. But I really don't want to go through it, so I really don't want to go through it, but I give props to everyone who has, because that is so hard. Wow. I mean, kudos to all of you who have gone through surgery, and I hope that if any of you guys are getting surgery in the future, that it will go well for you. How long have you had ulcerative colitis? I've had symptoms for 3 months. I'm 13. Okay, I'm really sorry that you're dealing with this at such a young age. I have had ulcerative colitis for 2 years officially. I've been diagnosed for 2 years, but I've had symptoms for a little over 3 years. So that's kind of where I'm at with this whole colitis thing. Still kind of a newbie, but I've been through so much. So another question is, does a colonoscopy hurt afterward? Colonoscopy shouldn't really cause you any pain at all. The only pain that you're gonna feel that's actual pain is when the IV goes in your vein, and that's gonna only hurt for a few seconds, or at least it should hurt for only a few seconds if they do it right, unless your vein collapses and you're like me and your body just hates being stabbed. During the procedure, you should not feel anything at all, even if you're in a twilight sleep. After the colonoscopy, you may feel a little soreness or discomfort inside your intestines, but other than that, you shouldn't feel any major pain. If your colonoscopy is done right, you should be a happy, loopy patient afterwards. I do have a video about my colonoscopy experience and preparation on my channel, so I'll have that link in the description box as well, so make sure to check that out. I hope it makes you feel better about getting your colonoscopies. Can you do hermit crab videos? Of course I can do hermit crab videos. I need to know what type of hermit crab videos you would like me to do. I've done a main video, which I will have the link in the description box. Main video about my hermit crabs, kind of just an intro all about them and how I take care of them. So if there's more information you would like about my hermit crabs, just let me know in the comments or send me a message and I'll try to get back to you. Have you tried looking into low-dose naltrexone? Is that how you say it? Naltrexone? Anyway, if you don't know what it basically is a drug that helps former drug users to stay off drugs. It also helps people with alcohol problems to prevent their body from wanting alcohol. You're all probably wondering, why would this be good for ulcerative colitis? Because I'm not a drug addict. So even when I first read this question, I was like, are they serious? But I looked it up, and it has been shown that low-dose naltrexone can actually help ulcerative colitis patients. I'm not sure exactly how it works, and you're welcome to look that up and let me know too. When I googled it, it said a lot of people have been helped by naltrexone with their ulcerative colitis, and people even have said that it has cured it, and it might be the cure to ulcerative colitis, so that's kind of a big deal. I don't know why no one has told me about this before, so thank you. I'll definitely be asking my doctor about that next time I see her. Next question, have you tried talking to a naturopath doctor? If you don't know what a neuropathic doctor is, I got a definition from the internet, so I'll just let you know what it is. Neuropathic medicine is a distinct system of primary health care that emphasizes prevention and the self-healing process through the use of natural therapies. So I have not tried talking to a naturopath doctor yet, though you are not the first person to have recommended this. So I think it's definitely something I will look into in the future. Last question, where are you? Here we go. You said in your last video that you were going to try a new diet this summer. What foods would you be limiting yourself to while on that diet? Well, I have 3 Word documents in front of me that basically are telling me what I can and cannot eat. One of my boyfriend's best friends has Crohn's and uses this diet and doesn't take any medicine. It's a mix of diet and probiotics, and he is doing really good right now. So here's just some of the foods to avoid. I'm just gonna read through it. Hydrogenated oils, nitrates, gums, preservatives, artificial color, flavor, high fructose corn syrup, milk, corn, popcorn, nuts, seeds, which includes strawberries, raspberries, figs, sesame seeds, etc., and added sugar, soda, or candy. And you want to minimize fried foods, soy, and white flour. And then the foods that you can eat when you're feeling good are fruits, vegetables, peanut butter, almond flour, bread, whole grains, beans, quinoa, some cheeses, aka cheddar, Swiss, and provolone, non-fat Greek yogurt without sugar, but with fruit, eggs, lean proteins, olive oil, and coconut oil. And the type of probiotics that he uses is Florastor and VSL number 3. So I also have a bunch of other lists of disallowed foods and allowed foods, more specific about what types of sugars, grains, meats, dairy, and miscellaneous you can have. Regarding allowed foods you can have, for sugars you can have honey, vegetables you can have most vegetables. For meats you can have unprocessed meat such as beef, pork, chicken, turkey, quail, ostrich, fish, shellfish, lamb, venison, rabbit, and eggs. Only some processed meats are allowed, but they have to be very restricted. For dairy, all natural cheeses except those listed above are allowed. So you can have cheddars, Colby, Swiss, Havarti, and cottage cheese. For fruits, you can have most fruits. Those are very healthy for you. And other than that, you can have, like I said, different types of oil, certain tea, unflavored gelatin, mustard, vinegar, juices with no additives. So there's that. But yeah, I have all of that information, so if any of you guys are interested, I can email you the documents about specifically what foods you can eat. So it's a pretty restricting diet because you're eating mainly natural foods that are not going to irritate your colon. Right now I try to avoid food that's high in fiber, try to eat more soft type foods, but I'm gonna try this summer. I know it's gonna be hard because I love sugar, I love candy, I love soda. But I think in lieu of trying as many things as I can before surgery, I'm gonna try this and see what happens. And if things are going well, I'm gonna slowly start diminishing my medicine and maybe even get off medicine. I have heard that diet affects Crohn's patients more than it does colitis patients, but you never know. So I'm gonna try it and just see what happens because there's really nothing to lose at this point. So anyway, that is all the questions that you guys have asked me, and I hope I answer them in a way that is helpful to all of you. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment or message me and I'll try my best to get back to you. Let me know if you have any video requests down in the comments, and I will make a new video soon, and I will talk to you all when I make that video. I hope you're all doing well. Bye!